What's up, Warner fam? Today I'll recap a horror mystery film. Run! Spoilers are coming, so keep your eyes wide open and stay safe. The movie starts in a hospital. Diane Sherman waits nervously as the doctors talk about her baby. Her little girl, Chloe, was born way too early. When Diane finally gets to see her baby, she looks at Chloe with love and worry. She asks the doctors if her baby will be okay, but they just stay silent. This moment sets the stage for a chilling story full of secrets and twists. 18 years later, we meet Chloe, a smart and brave girl. Chloe has to deal with many health problems like arrhythmia, hemochromatosis, asthma, diabetes, and paralysis. Because of this, she needs a wheelchair to get around. Chloe takes a lot of medications to help her feel better. Despite her challenges, she has a passion for technology and loves fixing home appliances. Diane, her devoted mom, takes care of her every day. One day, Diane goes to a support group for other mothers whose kids are getting ready to go off to college. When someone asks about Chloe, Diane firmly insists that she doesn't need to worry about her daughter. This moment hints that there might be more to their relationship than meets the eye. Chloe eagerly waits for her college admission letters to arrive in the mail. Each day, she hopes for good news, but Diane always rushes to the mailbox first. When Diane comes back, she tells Chloe that there's nothing for her. One day, after Diane brings home groceries, Chloe decides to sneak a peek into the bags. She hopes to find some chocolates to enjoy, but instead, she discovers a container filled with green and gray pills. They look just like the ones Diane has been giving her. That night, when Diane brings the container to Chloe, she asks, "Are these actually mine?" But Diane quickly says that Chloe must be mistaken. Later, Chloe can't shake her curiosity, so she checks the container again. This time, she sees a label with her name on it, but when she peels it back, she's shocked to find Diane's name underneath. This discovery raises many questions about what's really going on in their lives. Chloe becomes very curious about the drug called trigoxin. She decides to look it up on the internet, but to her surprise, she finds out that the internet has been disconnected. What she doesn't know is that Diane is the one who cut the connection. While Diane is out of the house, Chloe takes a chance to call someone for more information about the drug. She dials the local pharmacy, but the pharmacist recognizes the number and thinks it's Diane. Feeling frustrated, Chloe quickly hangs up. Next, she tries to reach an operator but discovers that the call will cost her money. As a last-ditch effort, Chloe randomly dials a number. On the other end, a man is arguing with his girlfriend. Chloe tries to keep him on the line by boosting his ego, saying, "You sound smart. Can you help me?" Finally, she asks him to Google trigoxin and describe it to her. To Chloe's shock, the man discovers that trigoxin is a red pill. This is completely different from the pills in her hand, leaving Chloe feeling confused and worried about what's really going on. Chloe cleverly convinces Diane to take her to see a movie. During the show, she says she needs to use the bathroom, but really, she takes this chance to sneak over to the pharmacy. When she gets there, Chloe quickly cuts in line to talk to the pharmacist. He recognizes the drug from Diane's prescriptions and looks serious. To Chloe's surprise, he reveals that the pill is not trigoxin. It's actually a muscle relaxant for dogs called Ridocaine. He warns her that if a human takes it, it can cause leg paralysis. Chloe is left feeling shocked and scared by this awful news. Just then, Diane bursts into the pharmacy looking frantic and worried. She quickly sends the other customers away, isolating Chloe. In a panic, Diane injects Chloe with a sedative, leaving Chloe feeling helpless and confused. This shocking turn of events raises the tension as Chloe finds herself in a dangerous situation. Chloe wakes up in a panic, realizing she's locked in the bedroom. Determined to escape, she heats a needle until it's hot and fills her mouth with water. Crawling out of the window, she makes her way to Diane's bedroom window. With the hot needle, she carefully pokes a crack in the glass and spits the water to shatter it. Once inside, Chloe suddenly feels the familiar tightening in her chest. She's having an asthma attack. She quickly crawls to her room to grab her inhaler, hoping it will help her breathe. Trying to go downstairs is a challenge, and disaster strikes when the wheelchair lift breaks, causing her to fall. But Chloe refuses to give up. She can just barely move her legs. With all her strength, she wheels herself out of the house and down the road. Luckily, she spots the mailman, Tom, who recognizes her. Chloe desperately tells him about Diane's terrible actions, and Tom agrees to help her. But just as hope seems close, Diane drives by and sees Chloe. In a flash, Diane rushes to Tom, pretending to be worried. She says she will take Chloe to the hospital, but instead she pulls a needle from her bag and injects Tom before grabbing Chloe back. Back at home, things take a dark turn, as Diane has now chained Chloe's wheelchair in the basement. In a shocking scene, it's implied that Diane has killed Tom, as she is seen dragging a bloody body away. Chloe, feeling desperate, starts to rummage through the trash and discovers something shocking: college acceptance letters. While searching, she stumbles upon a box that reveals Diane's terrible secret. Her real baby Chloe died just 2 hours after being born. Heartbroken, Chloe finds out that Diane had snatched another baby girl from the hospital. She even discovers a newspaper clipping showing her birth parents crying and a picture of her as a child, where she appears to be using her legs normally. When Diane comes downstairs, Chloe bravely confronts her. "Were you ever really sick?" she asks, hoping for the truth. But Diane insists that she has always taken care of her. In a fit of rage, Diane starts to prepare a kind of neurotoxin to feed Chloe. In a moment of quick thinking, Chloe locks herself in the closet to escape. As Diane enters the room, Chloe sees a bottle of organophosphate and makes a shocking decision. She drinks it, trying to poison herself. Diane, realizing what Chloe has done, frantically tries to stop her. Diane rushes Chloe to the hospital, where doctors work quickly to stabilize her, but Chloe can't speak. When Chloe finally wakes up, she feels a spark of hope and tries to message the nurse by writing something down. But just as she's about to get help, the nurse is called away to handle another task. Seizing the moment, Diane snatches Chloe and takes her back home, not giving her a chance to call for help. When the nurse returns, she sees the urgent message Chloe scribbled, MOM. It's clear Chloe was trying to alert her to the danger. Meanwhile, Diane reaches an escalator that is out of order. Panic sets in when she realizes she needs to find another way out. In a brave move, Chloe stops the wheelchair by planting her feet firmly on the ground. She declares loudly, "I don't need you, Diane." This surprises Diane and gives Chloe a burst of strength. Just then, security catches up with them, and in a moment of desperation, Diane pulls out a gun. In the chaos, she ends up getting shot in the shoulder and tumbles down a flight of stairs. 7 years later, Chloe's life has taken a bright turn. She is now married and has a child named Annie. Chloe has also gained a bit more strength in her legs, making her able to move better than before. Most importantly, she has reunited with her biological parents, who have welcomed her back with open arms. Chloe is doing amazing things with her life. She's even working on developing prosthetic limbs for children, helping others in need. But there's still a part of her that can't forget the past. In a surprising twist, she visits Diane at a correctional facility and still calls her Mom. However, Chloe isn't just there to catch up. She secretly sneaks Diane some Lidocaine, the drug that kept her from walking. Now, Chloe has the power to control her former captor, turning the tables in a way that feels both satisfying and scary. Which movie should we recap next? Drop your suggestions in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more movie recaps. Thanks for watching. Produced by Warner Talks.